Well, what's going on, guys?
So it is another beautiful day.
Oh.
We are kind of still racing against the clock here because it's supposed to rain tonight. So our goal today is to get this other big wall on the garage built and hopefully raised up today. We will not be sheeting it, maybe a little bit, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, because we have that wire, and that is the power wire coming from the shop, from the solar room. And so that's kind of in the middle of the wall. We can't put sheeting on each end because it has to like lap over and stuff. So we'll just have to see. This might be a wall that we have no sheeting on. Yeah. Lift it up and then we'll put sheeting on like we did to the other wall.
Yeah, afterwards. I think so. But first thing that we want to do is actually one of you pointed out to us that rather be safe than sorry with Definitely. Those pieces of rebar that are sticking up on the dog trot.
And those are up there because they're going to get bent over and tied into the rebar for the grid that we're going to have for the dog trot floor. That floor is going to be all concrete. So those are just stuck up long when they poured the wall. And so I don't want to bend them over yet because we're not exactly sure the height of that. So one of our followers suggested that we put a piece of wood over the top of it. And I was like, that is genius.
Well, and honestly, there's a little story a few years back. We were working in our garden in Michigan and I kind of knelt down and a rusty piece of T-post actually punctured my shin and went all the way to the bone. And I had to have stitches and a tetanus shot. So I definitely, every time I look at that rebar, I think of that. So we're gonna take care of that today because the next step after this garage is to work on the dog trot.
Yep. So we're gonna cut some boards and I feel like this piece of scrap right here is a perfect candidate for that. I think we get 3 pieces out of there. So we picked Tanya up this tape measure for her, and she's gonna cut our marker board 6 5/8. Tanya, you would talk about your tape measure?
So I am really bad at reading a measuring tape, like terribly bad. Levi is a great teacher when it comes to it, but that's not my strong suit. I can spell, but I can't do math for anything. So Levi got me this really nice tape measure that has all the marks on it for me.
So now she can fraction.
So now I can actually help without, and now I have my own measuring tape, so. Yeah. All right, what am I measuring now?
So I think we're gonna make them 6 5/8.
6 5/8. Well, that's easy. Maybe if I can read it. That's the only bad part, is I can't read. Okay. There we go. What's the measurement?
107 1/4.
What is it not?
It is not 105 3/4. All right, we got all of our studs cut to length. We're gonna go ahead and start nailing our bottom plate onto it. And we're gonna skip this very first one because it doesn't, you can kind of see how high it is right here. It's because it's sitting on the concrete for the garage door opening. So we're gonna skip that first one. We'll nail all the rest of these and then we'll do that other one last.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw a block in here kind of to lock these two bottom plates together. And this is actually just a scrap piece from the miscut studs. Actually is the leftovers when you cut them wrong are 14.5 inches, which is exactly what's in between here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We'll lock it together and then we can start building our header. Ugh. Gentle persuasion. Double shooter. This bumblebee.
This thing has been landing on Levi like all day long. I think it's because you have all those colorful things on you.
No, it's because I got sunscreen. I think that's what.
So we always get a little ahead of ourselves because we're so eager to get the walls up, but we still have to finish the door rough opening. So we just need to put our lap studs in and our
Cripples at the top. And then we have to take that brace down before we can pick it up.
Oh yeah, yeah, kind of important. Otherwise you can't lift it. And you know,
we have time though for today.
How do you know?
Because it's just about time for cold beer, so I know the clock.
I'm gonna have to start wearing glasses, I think, when we're out here.
Measuring?
When I'm measuring, because I can't actually read it. Can I try your ball? So Ryder has never, ever been a bring the toy to you and drop it so you can throw it. But today, he is now doing it, and he wants us to throw it for him. Normally you have to like force him to drop it, but this is a new ball, so I don't know if that has something to do with it or not. You ready? Okay. All right. Mr. Man, you gotta wait.
Well, we're enjoying a break in the shade.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd say that last week.
No.
1 week later, and we're like...
It's 71 degrees today.
It's so hot.
Right here, it feels fantastic, but if you're on that side, it is so hot. But we needed just a little pick-me-up, and if you guys like chocolate-covered espresso or coffee beans,
Oh, these are so good.
These ones from Trader Joe's are the best I've ever had. There's like 4 different flavors in there.
Oh,
This
they
is
are
like
really
hitting the spot.
Oh. They got like white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate,
Yeah.
and then like a,
So
I don't know what that is, like a butterscotch or
it might be like a hazelnut or
hazelnut
caramel.
or something like that, caramel. But oh, really good. So
I mean, obviously you have to really love coffee to eat these, and
you don't want to eat these for dessert.
no.
Because you will stay up. So all we have to do is pick up to pick up the wall is just take that brace off, and then we have our wall jacks already out. There's our boards ready to go. Pick it up. We got a couple hours of light left. I think we can get it done.
Yeah.
All right. Every screw counts now.
Yeah, we're almost out.
Oh. This is our last big wall to pick up for the whole house, so we're very excited. And this is how we figured out how to use these wall jacks in a safe manner. So because of all these rocks, like in the house, we were able to screw this board and this U-shaped 2x10 down to kind of lock the board from moving. But because we can't do that with these rocks, we just ran a kicker all the way back to that outside foundation, and then just screwed it into this to make kind of like a T. And it worked great yesterday. So I think we're ready.
Looks good.
Looks great.
Well, that went really, really, really well. that was less nerve-wracking than the other one, and I think it's because once we realized with our kind of T-brace that, you know,
really
Levi
makes it
figured
strong.
it made it so strong. Like, you don't, it was almost less nerve-wracking than like having it on the
for some
subfloor.
reason. Plus, there was no weight. This wall weighed nothing
Yeah.
because there's no
Yeah.
sheeting on it. So
So,
nice. Let's lock it all in
yeah,
and wrap it up.
for tonight.
Yeah, we got some big rain coming, so we gotta make sure we cover everything up really well. Right now we're just putting 2 screws in, even though I want to put 3 in, but we just want to make sure we have enough screws. If we do have enough screws, we'll come back and put one in the middle. Otherwise, we're going to have to run to the store, buy some more. And we probably should screw that down too, huh?
Yeah, that's not being cut out. That looks good right there.
Okay, can you come and screw it?
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can get there fast enough. All right, so looks like we have enough screws to finish the whole garage, which is awesome. So Levi's over there fastening that wall down. We're gonna call it evening and we'll see you guys in the morning.
Well, what's going on, guys?
So as you can see, the sky looks a little bit different than it has the last couple of days.
Yeah, you can see the sun's kind of peeking out. It's been super cloudy all morning.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take this opportunity. The rain is supposed to hold off until 4 o'clock today.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna take this opportunity to finish these 2 walls that are left right in front of the garage here. They're both 4 foot wide, and we're gonna go ahead and tackle those today and get it built.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go really easily.
Yeah.
If that made sense, really well. And I mean, we're basically ready to go. So
Yeah. All we have to do is just pull up the tarp for our studs, which are right here on the trailer, and we can just start framing.
yeah,
So, all right,
let's go.
All right, so we're getting ready to start framing these walls, and they're a little bit complicated because they have they have double laps and a corner to put in there. And what we've been trying to figure out is our dimension of our lap studs. So here's the LVL beam that's going to go across the door for the garage door, and we need to know the length of these cripple studs right here. And so we are going to go from our finished concrete in the garage up to our LVL has to be 8'1", which is 97 inches. And after we add a bottom plate on this wall that's sitting on top of our sill, we know we're going to have 5 inches of space between our finished concrete floor and our bottom plate of this wall. So we can just subtract 97 from 5, and that gives us 92 inches. So these laps need to be 92 inches long, and I don't want to have the problem of a triple top plate like we did over there. So I'm trying to like really add all this stuff up, you know, because here is our finished rough opening for the garage. Our garage door is going to be an 8-foot by 16-foot garage door, and we have to have enough space to fit that door in there, so it has to be perfect. So I think we got it set. We're going to go ahead and cut those. We have some pre-cut 104 and 5/8 studs set aside that are really pretty, nice and straight. We're going to cut 4 of those to 92, and then we can start assembling this wall. All right, so I'm prepping this wall to start building, and those are the holes that we have for the bolts. So if I set this plate on here, I'm having an issue. You guys can see that right there. It's like touching right there, but not. So what I need to do is take a little bit of that out. That's just like must have been a thick part of that treated board. I want to make sure that that is flat as possible. There's also a knot in that board that looks like it's popped up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, chisel that down a little bit, and then we'll go over to this back bedroom and we can start making these walls. But I just want to make sure everything is like perfectly set so that when we start framing it, bring it over here, we can just set it right in place, lock it into this other wall, and then jump on the other one. Let's, you want to do this side first?
Sure, it's to come. Yeah, there you go.
Like it? Pull it out. Back in. More?
That's good.
Out. Out just a little.
All right, so now that we have all of our studs cut to the right length, we have our corners built, and we have our layout on our bottom and top plates, we're gonna go ahead and frame both of these two 4-foot walls.
What's up, big boy?
Are you missing us? No?
Oh, you're like that cat on
What are you doing?
Is this a new game we're playing?
Hi. You got me all dirty.
Mr. Man.
Oh gosh. Right here.
We're gonna have to take and give you a bath, dude.
Yeah, you need a bath. Yeah. Okay, gotta build this wall. Go find your ball. He's like, I got my ball.
I found it.
Man, I don't know. I think we can do it. Let me switch sides. I can't squeeze through.
I wonder if we should just drag it. So just kind of don't pick your end up as much. All right, there's one.
I definitely could not move this by myself if I wanted to. Holy moly, that's heavy. Okay. No, there you go. All right, we got both of those walls built. Now we got to try and get them into place. Okay, you prefer to drag? Just pick it up. Okay. piece of cake.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right, that went great.
Yeah, we only have one more. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Last wall. Okay.
We got it. I don't know why I grabbed the smallest clamp. Oh, all right. Okay, you did it. You can let go.
Okay. Nice. I think it deserves a hug. Oh, nice.
All right.
So I've been having nightmares every night that make me like jump, you know, like when you feel like you're falling, of getting splinters in my fingers and falling off the ladder. So I'm honestly not sleeping all that great.
All night long.
Not that I'm saying getting a splinter is a nightmare, but I'm just saying.
All right.
Looks nice. You were just a little bit taller.
Oh, story of my life. All right. Finished it up.
Just in time too, because it's cold. It says it's 54, but feels like, I don't know, 43 or something, which I know I shouldn't be complaining, but it was 71 yesterday.
Yeah. Nice, man.
It feels very cold. I could probably wear my snow pants today.
Actually, maybe on a couple of different occasions, we actually said it was too hot and we were taking some shade breaks, but
Yeah, and I told myself I shouldn't be complaining because it was nice. It's easier to work when it's hot outside than it is when it's cold. I feel like when you're cold, you're just like, it's hard to be comfortable. It's hard to, I don't know, your hands don't work. I don't know.
can't talk.
It's just kind of my problem all the time.
Oh, looks great.
This is exciting.
So,
Just do a little pan.
This is pretty solid. That is not going to go anywhere.
No.
So, we got our cross braces in here holding the garage walls up.
Nope.
And,
We do need to add that
yeah, that's
second of the third top plate, but I think we made lemonade out of some lemons there, so
yeah, no kidding.
could have been so much worse, and we're just making it work with the way that we can. So
Yep, it'll just be extra strong on that side.
that's
all.
right. Well,
Yeah, I think that'll do it for this one.
we'll see you guys in the next one. You want to say goodbye? Do you want to say goodbye?
He's like, does anybody want to throw the ball for me? See? Hey, drop. Get going. Oh. Almost.